even on a carnivore diet, you can have frustrations. How do I know that? Because that's me right now. Today, I was a little frustrated whenever I woke up. And I'll just be brutally honest with you guys in this video. I've been on my weight loss journey. I was like 498 pounds. I started the carnivore diet. I was 2 pounds away from 500 pounds. To lose 100 pounds and to keep it off has been a struggle at times because of me, the old Kip showing back up and wanting me to go off plan and things like that. But I'm in a groove right now, and I made it to under 400 pounds. Like a week and a half ago, I believe it was, I was 401 pounds, and then I shot down to 394 pounds after getting strict. And I've been super strict. I'm not having cheese. I'm not having anything like that. I'm eating super clean, super good, meat. The only thing that is not, like, I guess you would say the cleanest is like sausage. I have that sometimes if I decide to have breakfast. But I stepped on the scale this morning. Okay, so yesterday I stepped on the scale too. Maybe I'm just weighing too much. I'm still wanting to do weigh-ins because I want to keep myself accountable. But yesterday I stepped on the scale and it was 394, I believe. Today I step on the scale and I was up 5 pounds, 399 pounds. And I know exactly what I ate yesterday. I ate brisket and I ate ribs. No sauce, anything like that. Perfectly carnivore. And that was frustrating because how do you gain 5 pounds? Well, maybe it's water weight fluctuations. I don't know. Do any of y'all have any things that are frustrating on your carnivore journey? Things that you can't answer why this is even happening? There's been numerous things. Another frustrating thing is my blood pressure. My doctor called me just the other day because he's doing check-ins, asking me, hey, have you been checking your blood pressure? And I told him the highest number I seen on the top was 141. The lowest number was like 137 on the top. And then the bottom number is like 73 is the lowest and 77 is the highest. And that's from checking it at numerous times in the morning and in the evenings. And I'm taking 20 milligrams of lisinopril. That's the only thing I take besides vitamin D3 with K2 is the 20 milligrams of lisinopril. And on one of my last videos where I mentioned it, there was people that was saying, don't take the lisinopril. Don't take it, it's not good. But one of my really good friends who was also a nurse for like 45 years or 40 or 45 years told me, hey, you have to weigh the benefits, versus the side effects and all that stuff. And honestly, what's worse, to have like one of the side effects or to have a stroke because my blood pressure is too high? So I know that a lot of you guys were telling me, hey, get off of the blood pressure medicine. And that is the goal. That's one of the reasons that I'm doing carnivore, and I'm gonna stay carnivore. But until I get the rest of this weight off and get that blood pressure in a good spot, I can't just come off of the 20 milligrams of lisinopril if my blood pressure on lisinopril is like 141 over 77. So, because if I stop taking lisinopril, I'm pretty sure my blood pressure would go up. because it used to be like 160 to 170 over like 90. So it's not worth it to me to come off of it, even if there's people pushing me, trying to get me off of it, because I want to be around. They say that blood pressure is a silent killer, and sometimes you might feel fine, but if your blood pressure is way too high, you can have severe consequences, and it's not worth it to me. And it can be a pride thing where you're like, man, I ain't taking blood pressure medicine. I'm good. I'm carnivore. But here's the thing, guys. I have to be stupid. I can't be stupid. I have to be smart about this, and I have to use wisdom. And if I have to take this medicine for right now, that's what I got to do. And back to the weight loss, I'm going to keep making videos showing the actual progress. So this morning was $3.99, but I'm going for a walk on my lunch break. I had sausage for breakfast. I skipped lunch today. I did breakfast and I'm doing supper, but I skipped lunch. That way I could just come on this walk. A lot of times I won't eat breakfast, but I will eat like some beef sticks real quick at lunch. That way I can have time to go for a walk. That's what I end up doing a lot of the times. But I'm trying to get a walk in. I am excited that my very first 5K is coming up. It's going to be November 16th. Literally, we're a week away, guys, from my very first 5K. And I think we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings after. I've got someone coming in from Washington flying in to join me at the 5K. Someone flying in from Arizona. I have, a few people that are kind of local. I've had a couple people that were planning to come that had to back out. But for those of y'all that are coming, I'll remember this for the rest of my life, because this isn't the last one. This is just the first one. And y'all are being a part of my very first 5K of the brand new KIP. I'm so honored. And I'll never forget each person that is there, because you guys were there for the very first one. And that is so special to me. I'm nervous about doing it because I still have issues with my hip. My main two issues has always been my shoulder. My right shoulder gives me problems almost every day. I try to deal with it because I don't want to have a shoulder replacement at 31 years old. Carnivore has made it better, but the damage is there with my shoulder. But the other problem is I have like a weak hip on my left side, and it gets really tense, and I just try to work through it. I've did physical therapy before and it got better, and maybe I'll have to do physical therapy again at some point. But I do want to see what getting smaller, what that does for my hip, because I can't imagine, if I'm in the 390s now, if I get down to under 300 pounds, will my hip actually feel better? What do you guys think? Will that take a load off of my hip? Back to the frustrations. I will say though that as time has gone on my carnivore journey, because you got to think I started this, it's been almost 2 years. Man, there's been some bumps along the way, but I've noticed I'm getting better at this, guys. I can honestly say I'm getting better at not falling for the tricks. So for instance, I believe last year when it was time for Halloween, trick-or-treating candy, my office at work, they had all kind of candy and stuff like that. I caved. I ain't gonna lie, I caved big time. This year, I didn't fall off plan at all. I didn't eat one single piece of candy because my mind is getting better and I'm getting stronger over time at staying on plan. If I was to look at a graph, I'd be like, man, you used to go off plan for 2 months, and then eventually you started going off plan for 3 weeks, and then eventually you start going off plan for 2 weeks, and then now you're more of you go off plan, you're off plan for a week, or you're off plan for a couple days or a day. Whereas before, I would completely derail everything and gain 60 pounds or 80 pounds. And guys, I can't do that anymore, because all that's doing is prolonging the process. Someone told me the other day, they said, if you're trying to get healthy and you come from being super unhealthy, expect it to take half as long as it did for you to get unhealthy in the first place. Well, I'm like, dang, it took me years to get as out of shape as I was and right at 500 pounds. So it may take me years to get to my goal weight, but I'm not stopping. That's the thing. I can't afford to stop. My wife depends on me. My daughter depends on me. And I know some of you guys, not everybody, but some of you guys look up to me. And that means a lot to me. And I don't want to let y'all down either. So I'm going to keep weighing myself. I'm going to keep showing y'all my flaws, my mistakes, but also my successes. Because one day I'll be able to look back at this, my carnivore journey that I've been sharing on YouTube, and just be like, wow, I can't wait till I can look at these videos and be like, dude, you went through all that so that you could be healthy for your family and eat a carnivore lifestyle and get to live a long and healthy life. So I'm sticking with this, and I'm just thankful for those of y'all that subscribe and are along for this journey. I'm thankful for those of y'all that comment on every video. There's some of y'all that y'all never miss a video. Y'all never stop commenting, and I appreciate it. Someone once said, hey man, I'm sorry for commenting too much. I'm like, bro, you help the video the more you comment. So if you want to leave 5 comments, I dare you to do it. You help me out. I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. And to the person that sent all those shirts, I know I can't wear one right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate all those carnivore shirts and the Christian shirts. It didn't say who sent the shirts, but somebody sent me some Christian shirts. I've wore one of them already. It said like Amazing Grace on it, but they sent 3 Christian shirts, and I appreciate that. And I just appreciate all that y'all do for me. Y'all help me out on my wish list. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. See y'all with another update. Stay carnivore. Love you guys. God bless. After I turned the camera off, I forgot to mention that I got my second shot at a deer the other day, a couple days ago, and I completely missed it. My crossbow is an older crossbow, and it shoots super slow. And so literally I felt like it took an eternity for the arrow to get there, and it went over the deer. And I tried to shoot low, or I normally will try to aim it low, but I'm gonna get that deer. It might take me time, but I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna get me some carnivore meat. I'm not giving up, guys. When I get my mind set on something, I'm gonna do it. Just like carnivore, my mind is set on this. It might be hard at times. I might stumble at times. I might want to quit at times, but I'm not. I'm seeing this through, and I'm getting healthy. Love you guys.